Are you going to apply to psychology? We've got some great tips to make sure that you get that space on the course. I'm Amy, I'm an outreach ambassador for Newcastle University, and I'm going to make sure that you get that space on the psychology course. Make sure that you look at the entry requirements. People fall down by not being aware of what subjects they need to have. For psychology at Newcastle University, we ask you to have at least one science A-level. If you have two, that's fantastic, and that can allow us to give you a potentially lower offer. Our offers are normally AAA to AAB. The reason we ask for a science A-level is because our course is a Bachelor of Science. That means that you have a scientific focus on psychology. You get to take part in research projects as well as making sure that you understand the scientific findings of psychology. We give you a lot of support in this through things like seminars and lectures that give you specific mathematical and statistical support so that you can do these reports. We make sure you get a lot of support in this. We have modules specific to helping you with scientific research and scientific understanding in psychology. This allows you to then go on and make your own research and do your own research project in your final year. Have a look at the modules available to you on our course. Psychology is a really broad field, and at Newcastle University, we believe it's important for you to have a foundation understanding of the basics of psychology before you specialise in later years. That means that our degree allows you to understand all of psychology with the option to specialise through modules. We offer modules on topics such as forensic psychology, clinical psychology, educational psychology, and sports psychology. This allows you to explore different areas of psychology before going on to specialise in that in your career. Have a look at what opportunities are available to you when you apply to university. We've got the option to do a year in industry. You can do that between your second and third year, allowing you to go put those skills and your knowledge into practice. It's also really handy because you get to experience a job before actually going into that full time. Our students love doing it, and when they come back to their final year, they feel fully prepared and have had a lot more practice because they've had that time in industry. Accreditation is really important in psychology. We're accredited by the British Psychological Society. That allows you to go on and work and practice as a professional psychologist. You will have to do a little bit of further training in order to do that, but this gives you the pathway into your future as a psychologist. You also need to write a personal statement as part of your application to university. We want to see in there, why are you interested in psychology? What is it that makes you think, that's the course that I really want to study? Let us know about any experience that you've got. That could be doing things like working with people. So maybe you've worked in a care home, you might volunteer in a charity shop, or you might even work in your local restaurant. That allows you to start understanding why people might behave in a certain way. Maybe you read some scientific journals. We really recommend you doing that so that you get a taste of what it's actually like to study psychology. You can even speak to our students to find out what it's like to study with us. We have a really useful tool called UniBuddy. On there, we've got students from all of our courses who will be able to give you advice on what it's like being a student here, as well as giving you some top tips to help you choose the right university. These top tips will help you to make an informed decision on the universities that you apply to. It will also give you a fantastic application that will stand out to our selectors and hopefully give you a place at Newcastle University. We hope to see you here soon.